Hello, good evening. How are you doing? It's Monday, the 7th of June. It's time for our June live stream. Hi Rob, how are you today? I hope you've had a good one so far. How have you been? I hope you've had a good start to your week. I've had a nice start to my week. Good evening! Evening, Phil. Hope you've had a good day. Good to see you again. How is everyone doing? Let me know if everything's okay with the stream. It looks okay my end. One of the few late Mondays. Yes, indeed. This is the latest a YouTube live stream can possibly be. The cheese level. Ooh. What are you playing? Hi, Carolyn. Speaking of whom, Carolyn is here. Hi. How you doing? I hope you're having a good Monday so far. Howdy, Mick. Oh no, I've forgotten. Mick or it's Mick, right? Not Mike? I might have forgotten the wrong way. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Sorry, I keep forgetting. I forget all things. But yay! You had cheese on your burger, okay. I have not had cheese, and now I feel like I'm missing a theme. I should have themed my day better. Mario 3. Okay. Mario 3. Awesome. There's a cheese level. Dying but having fun. Perfect. The best way to play video games. Mick. Thank you. I was pretty sure it was Mick, but I doubted myself and thought I should check again in case I was constantly saying it wrong. So, Mick it is. I hope you're doing well. The logo looks like Swiss cheese, but it's actually a dangerous desert. Ooh. Yeah, it is surprising considering my name. Yep. Surprising that my day has been quite so cheeseless. No cheese involved at all. None at all. What am I doing? I should have some cheese after this stream to compensate. Just random cheese. Just some random cheese. Why am I saying random cheese over and over again? Also, why are my captions weird? That's better. They were weirdly stretched up. They've all been out of sync on my OBS recently. I have to keep manually changing them. And I must have accidentally stretched them up. Oops. Better now. I am saying random cheese a lot. Maybe that's my cheese for the day. Kirby. Trying to watch this on TV, but I can't see to type in the chat if I have it on the TV. So small screen, but I can chat. Yay. Yeah, chat's good. And I think small screen's fine for this sort of stream. For gaming, it's slightly more tricky, but for this sort of stream, well, it's just me sitting in a chair. I feel like small screen's good. Am I related to Danger Mouse? Yes. Let's go with yes. I'm related to all mice. Did the Razor Crest find a dock in Mice Isley? It did. And also, the child found a home also. Do you like the child's home? Barely fits. Dungeon Mouse, that's true. Dungeon Mouse is related to Danger Mouse. That's true, I am Dungeon Mouse. This is very true. Didn't spot him there. I figured best place. The Razor Crest, unfortunately, does not fit. So it's just like on a random shelf at the moment. With a plushie on top. The Razor Crest. The Razor Crest will have to find a permanent home at a later date. At the moment, it's just on a rare area where there was space for it. Well planned, thank you. I was like, sure, it will definitely fit. The child will definitely fit on that small box shelf. Moved everything off the box shelf, which was a Black Widow figure and stand for a Black Widow figure, which I've now moved to the bookcase, and then put the child on it. Barely fits. Only just fits. It was a lot closer to not fitting than I was expecting. I mean, you can see how barely it fits from here. Barely fits. Need more shelving, yep. Yeah, I need more shelving. It's the window, it's in the way. If I didn't have a window here, I could just have a bunch of shelves. Maybe I should just put some bookcases in front of my window. Mando has the child and a plushie now, yep. Just has a massive plushie on top of the Razor Crest. Like one of those spider things during the show. Yeah, great places for the child, BB-8 and R2-D2. Yeah, I like that we can see them all. Because I don't have many options for being able to see them all. So they're all there now. Get rid of the sofa and window for more shelves. Yep, indeed. Window looks nice though. It's okay. I think it helps to make it not look too cluttered, right? Just there being a curtain behind me. Because, I mean, this area is very cluttered. So I feel like if this area was also cluttered, it would be a lot, right? Rotating shelf. Need to get rid of all these books and then I can rotate it. I'll figure it out at some point. I did. Yep, back in the day, used to film my videos in that corner back when there were 2 little white shelves instead of these box shelves. And I used to make geekery in front of these box shelves as well. Now it's the background of my streams. So times change, but also they don't. I still use it as a background, just for different things. See the adipose squishy thing too. I had one, but it got really dirty over the years. Yes, mine gets really dirty. I cleaned him today. Yeah, it just attracts dirt. It's so sticky. It's that sort of material. Suspend the spaceship from the ceiling with invisible wires. I might be a bit scared to do that. I'd be worried it would fall. I know, I miss geekery. I miss geekery. In the back of my head, I always plan to bring it back, but it doesn't fit in my week. It takes so long. And it's on Saturdays. And I stream on Saturdays now, so it doesn't fit in my week. Maybe one day I'll be able to bring it back. It's, as I say, it's in my head that at some point, it'll come back, but it's been a while now since the last episode. Quite a while. I was like, so glad you threw that thing out. It was gross. I really like it. I love the feel of it. It's just, as you say, it gets dirty. It attracts it. Compare a special one-off one. Oh, crikey. That's true, I do. Yep, Saturdays are even more packed. Now that I DM. But that's fun too. Lots of fun things on Saturdays. Just different fun things. Times change, but they also stay the same. Don't they just... A themed stress ball, yeah! So good. I used to make a quick geekery summary at the end of the videos. I did. But they stopped at some point, because it was, again, a little bit of work. Didn't know they were so squishy. Pretty squishy. I don't know why I'm mining this. Let's stop doing that, mouse. Squishy. You're nearly there, Phil. It's all good. I untidied my desk again today, so I once again have all my stuff here. Although I have put the Lego Doctor Who figures somewhere and I can't remember where. The mime helped me understand the squishiness. That's good. As long as it was useful. I just call him Squishy and he should be my Squishy. Hi, Time and Chance. Good to see you today. How are you? I've brought the egg out so that I stop miming Squishy. Yay, I'm glad. I am fine too, thank you. I had a nice weekend and a good Monday. So impatiently excited for my Lego. Yes, you've got 2 on the way. You've got Friends Lego and you've got... oh no, which one? You were thinking of 2 and you got one of them. I'm so excited for you, Carolyn. The doctors are missing in time and space. They are. Now I'm egg rolling instead. But yay! I'm so happy you get to do some more Lego, Carolyn. That's going to be so fun. I have the Lego figures. I have a bunch of Lego figures, and I was trying to remember what figures I had in a stream the other day, and I couldn't, and I was like, I'll have the actual figures out on my desk soon, and I'll be able to tell you then. But I don't, so I can't. But yes, I've got some Lego figures. Excited for your new laptop, Phil. Yes, the little kid laptop. How is the weather in the UK? It's got very warm. 25-ish sort of level of warm. And it jumped up quickly. So the weather is pretty good. The Lego Creator Expert Modular Building from 2020, which has... Yes, that's the one. Sorry, Carolyn. I had book in my head, and I thought that I meant that book that you had before, the one that opened. So I was like, I'm wrong. But I wasn't wrong, I just needed to go further. Helston! Oh, thank you so much, that's very kind. Been reading them for the first time and up to Amazing Morris and His Educated Rodents. Ooh, awesome. One of my very, very favourites. I hope you like it. I hope you like it as much as I do. But yay! I'm happy that the reviews have been useful. I want to make some more Discord discourses soon. I have another couple of ideas for soon and Discord discourses, but once I've settled into my new schedule, I think I'll make them. How have you been getting on with your new skincare products? Good! I got it down to about 10 minutes morning and night, including teeth brushing. And my skin feels so much better. It doesn't look a ton better yet, but I'm hopeful that it'll look better in future. But at the moment it feels better, so that's good. Any mouse figures you can make with Lego? I believe there are. Rob shared a picture the other day. It looked really cool. Little mouse, Lego mouse. It's raining again for you, Rob. Oh no. It can be quite humid. It can get quite humid. Been loving all of them. Yay! Awesome. Any baking lately? No, but another one of the videos that I'm planning on making soon is a brownie video. So that'll probably be the next baking. But again, I'm just trying to settle myself into this new schedule. And I've got a bit of a backlog of tasks that I'm working on. And then once that's all sorted, I will get going. I'm really excited. So I'll be making some brownies. This was the one I bought last year off eBay and thought I was getting a great deal because it was half price, but it was a fake set, so that was sad. Now I really want the real one. Yay! Yay, I'm happy you get the real one now. It's going to look so good. It's going to look really good. going to be a wee while till my next Lego, but when it arrives, I'm hoping it will be the big one. So I'm happy to wait. More rice dishes recently. I had bibimbap just tonight, and it was excellent. So yes, much rice. I'm now very full. Rice is healthy. I didn't used to like rice at all. I really didn't like rice. But now, I eat it so much. Night watch in already, and I hear it's the best from a lot of my friends. It's my favourite too. I agree with your friends. Don't know how I feel about reaching the zenith. Yeah, it's there's still plenty to enjoy, even when you've got past night watch. I hope you like it. I don't really have any holiday plans. If the Olympics is going ahead, my plan is to take some time off work at Olympic time and watch it on TV, which was also my plan last year, but obviously that didn't go well. So that's probably my holiday plan. Yes, yeah, the rice cooker is in, I was going to say constant use, but that's not quite true. It's used about 2 or more times a week, I would say. It's come in handy. I do like long grain rice, I do. I mainly have basmati, which is that... Which is long grain rice. I was just checking that it's long grain rice. Mixed feelings. I think the Olympics is soon. It's under 100 days away. I know that much, because we passed the 100 days to the Olympics point a little while back. Hi, Green Machine. Good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you had a good weekend. I haven't done poached eggs in it. Molly, good to see you as well. How have you been since last we spoke? I like beach volleyball. I like all volleyball. I can't wait to see volleyball. That text-to-speech is really cool. Yay! It's good, isn't it? It's, I mean, it's often wrong, but, case in point, but it's good. I like it a lot. Cancel your Green Machine. That's not very nice. Yes, that's the best, isn't it, Carolyn? When you use a product you buy a lot. Because, I mean, it definitely happened the other way before. You know? But yeah, it's in use. Is beach team handball at the Olympics? I'm not aware that it is. Often mum, indeed. I've not heard of beach handball. I think it's just beach volleyball. But yes, if the Olympics is going ahead this year, I will be probably taking off some leave and watching some Olympics and Paralympics. It'll be fun. I haven't played beach volleyball. I haven't played any volleyball. I would like to try normal volleyball at some point. I think that would be cool. Anakin isn't a fan of beach volleyball. Must have watched about 8 hours a day when it was the London Olympics. Yep, me too, Houston, me too. I love watching the Olympics. It just becomes the thing that it just becomes the day, doesn't it? Just becomes the day. Yes, they moved it. Yeah, they moved it to this year. They brought it back a year. But it's still called the 2020 Olympics. Too much sand. Yeah, I'm not so big a fan of sand. I'd prefer normal volleyball. I liked volleyball, but I don't jump very high. I feel like that's where I'd go wrong too. I think I'd have to be a defensive player. What's that defensive player called? The oh, I've forgotten. It'll come to me. If I suddenly shout a random word, it's because I've remembered what that volleyball player is called that I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's still called the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. What Olympic sports do you like besides volleyball? In the Paralympics, I love wheelchair rugby. Definitely recommend checking out wheelchair rugby. I like the skateboarding. I like the BMX. That's really exciting. Digger. There's setter. There's... Yeah, future Trivial Pursuits question. When was the 2020 Olympics held? 2021. Yep. So it's a good question. What other sports do I like watching the Olympics? I always end up watching a bunch of track and field. I really like watching the swimming. I like a good race where you can understand without knowing the rules. Like, you know when somebody's winning with a good race. True, doesn't hurt to hit the ground. The London Olympics were my favourite, and I was in Scotland that summer, so they had a bunch of Olympics-themed merch. So I still have an aluminium Coca-Cola bottle that is London Olympics-themed. Oh, awesome! That's so cool, Caroline. So you were in Scotland then? Spiker. Yep, Spiker. I don't swim. No, I don't swim. I can't swim. Ooh, hopefully the X Games will be back again soon. That would be cool. Always laugh at the speedwalkers for some reason. What is that player called? Volleyball positions. Libero. Maybe I could be a libero. I couldn't remember. The one that wears a different coloured kit. Used to watch the Athletics. Oh, Rob. Awesome. Almost bought that Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Switch game, but then I heard terrible reviews. Oh, yeah, I nearly did as well. In, I think in the, you know, the Nintendo Switch Online free games, there was some of the previous Olympics ones, so I just ended up playing those. Speedwalking. I always remember speedwalking from Malcolm in the Middle. Did anybody watch Malcolm in the Middle? Because the dad used to be a speedwalker, as far as I remember. Or was it the mum? Somebody was a speedwalker. It's what I think of. Oh, and I like watching the gymnastics. I really enjoy that. Yeah, it was, it got, you know, it got the fix when I was, in an Olympic mood. Watched Malcolm in the Middle. Dad was the speedwalker, and that's it. There we go. Thanks, Green Machine. I suddenly doubted my memory. Commodore Olympic Games game was a joystick killer. Ooh, crikey. Just take the pace up a bit and you could be a runner. I cannot do gymnastics. Definitely not. Definitely not. I can't even touch my toes. It's great watching anyone who's a master at their craft, to be honest. Sports, circus, acts, arts and crafts. Totally. 100% agree, Houston. 100%. That's what makes it good. It's not necessarily the sport. It's just being able to marvel at the people that are doing it and appreciate and enjoy. Like the gymnastics, the swimming, and a few others that are slipping my mind at the moment. Yeah, what sports does everybody like watching? I got into snooker last year because it was one of the few sports that were on TV. Malcolm is a great show, made me laugh. Yeah, I used to love Malcolm in the Middle. I dance, yes, that's what I do. I dance. Dancing should be at the Olympics, that would be awesome. I mean, there's rhythmic gymnastics. Good old days of smashing up your keyboard trying to play track and field. What sports can I play? Not really any. I didn't play them in school or anything. I mean, other than the ones that you had to play. But I've never been in a sports team. I used to be vaguely okay at netball. I used to be able to play darts, so in theory I would still be able to play darts. Same with snooker and pool. You don't like watching Sports Green Machine. Time, sacrifice and efforts they've put in is clear to see. Exactly. I do like watching diving. I often end up watching diving during the Olympics. It's one of those sports that I watch when it's on, but I do like watching it. You like Frankie Muniz, but tried Malcolm and didn't love the humour, but maybe I should try again as an adult. Interesting. Yeah, I watched it when it was originally on, so I haven't seen it in years and years. I don't think dancing is part of the Olympics. You've got synchronised swimming and you've got rhythmic gymnastics. And you have a little bit of dance as part of the female floor in gymnastics as well. But it is not generally as itself. Could see what I think of snooker, because I've seen scenes where people play it in TV shows and I like pool, so I bet I'd like to watch snooker. Yeah, it's worth a look. It's worth a look. It can be really exciting. Gymnastics like the rings and the balance beam just look so tough and scary to do, yes. But they're so interesting to watch. So good. I always like the uneven bars. I think they look so cool. I just think people look really graceful when they're doing uneven bars. And they like fly between them. Diving is really cool. Been watching Sumo. Totally gripped me. Oh, I've never tried sumo. I mean, I've never tried watching sumo. You're from the UK. Oh, yay! Hello to you from a fellow UKer. Also, totally gripped me, but you lost your interest in professional sports, Rob. Oh, that's a shame. I have definitely not. I like watching sports. Enho. Okie dokie. Ooh, professional sumo wrestler. Awesome. I don't know, time and chance. Yeah, I haven't watched much sumo. Oh, awesome. He's 5'6". He's only a little bit taller than me. That's pretty cool. I like him already. I'm 5'4". Only seen sumo in... Yeah, I've seen it in like documentaries and stuff like that. Exactly, Carolyn. Have you been on that giant Ferris wheel? Do you mean the London Eye? The one in London? Because I have been on that. It's really cool. Weighs 100 kilograms, fighting people up to 225 kilograms. That's pretty great. International Japanese Network shows sumo matches regularly. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's true. It's good that more people can make a living out of sports now. I'm 3 inches taller than you. Ah, 5'1's a good height. You watch the sumo highlights on the Natto Sumo channel. Oh, cool. Awesome. Maybe sumo will be the next volleyball for me. Volleyball is the most recent sporting interest. Unless, no, snooker would be, wouldn't it? Snooker would be. Watching you on my main TV, so Mouse, you must be about 7 feet tall, comparing my head size to yours. Oh, really? I have a really big head, though. I don't know why I'm constantly telling people that I have a really big head, but I have a big head. Look at the size of my head compared to my hand. Anyway. On for 15 days every 2 months, I should have phone now. No, it's good. It's good to learn new things, Houston. Thanks for telling me about it. Chairs and bathtubs never cramped, indeed. You have a giant mouse in your house. Love the London Eye because it goes slowly enough that when I stood in the middle I wasn't afraid of the height, even though generally I'm afraid of heights. So was my granddad, and he was there too. Yeah, the London Eye is good. As you say, I think it's generally okay if you're afraid of heights to go in the London Eye, because you can't really tell that you're moving that much. And it's a nice size as well, so you don't feel super enclosed. I do have small hands, but I do have a large head. I used to wear wigs a fair amount because of cosplay. I do have a big head. Thank you, Bob. My head is excellent, thank you. You don't need to tell us you have a big head, Mouse. You are streaming it to us. That is very true. Actually 5 foot and 3/4 inch, but since I'm so short, I round up. Oh yes, round up. I think her vision depends on movement, so I'm staying really still. Yeah, I can't see you if you're still. That's very true, Moley. Yep. Just look out, not down. Exactly. You're 1.8 meters, Rob. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I am in meters. Let's go the qualities. Thanks, everyone. Let's please stop talking about my head now. It's getting weird. It's not disproportionately. Oh dear. I mean, this is all my fault. I've only got myself to blame. I'm gonna look up what a 1.8 meter is in feet. 5'9". There we go. That's a nice height, Rob. Dear me. But yeah, the London Eye is really good. A Fortnite stream, Rob. Oh, I've obviously blocked that out of my mind. Or alternatively just forgotten it. Just think of Helena as the Red Queen and Alice. Now that was a big head. That was disproportionate, yes. Yep. I'm not like a pop figurine or anything. But my head's bigger than yours, okay. This isn't a competition. Oh dear. This conversation has taken a turn. Let's head off in a different direction, but 3 years till Paris Olympics. I should time and chance. I would like a pop figure of me, of course, Phil. Just of generally me. That would be nice. Yes. Yeah, I assume, yeah, Alice in Wonderland. Do I have a favourite classic British comedy TV show? How are we defining classic? Because my first thought is Green Wing, but it might not be old enough to be considered classic. I look more like a Funko Pop than all of you, so I win. Perfect. Oh, Rob, I forgot about that. I watched it all at home, time and chance. Green Wing is so great. I love it, Houston. Isn't it great? I recommend Green Wing if you're looking for a comedy. If you're in the UK, I believe it's still on all four. It's like bingeable. It's really fun. Really great show. I did like Blackadder. I did. It says, let's go to work. No, it says, let's get to work. I liked 40 Towers back in the day. I think Green Wing can be considered a classic TV show now. Yeah, right? I think so. One of my family members, I won't say who so as not to embarrass them, had to have their sweater neck holes cut to be wider when they were little because their head was... That's awesome. That's awesome, Carolyn. My favourite Alice in Wonderland character. Crumbs, it's been so long since I read Alice in Wonderland. Mad Hatter. Might be more because I'm a Sebastian Stan fan, though. And I'm thinking of Once Upon a Time. Too much butter on those trays. On these trays. No, they didn't have to do that. So maybe my head's not as big as I thought. Hatterite, is that what that's called? But to be fair, my memory of Alice in Wonderland is very slight. So the Mad Hatter is one of the more memorable characters. So, like, take that choice with a pinch of salt, you know? Or Vicar of Dibley and Miranda, they're great. Love them both. Excellent choices, Carolyn. Mad Hatter is your favourite, Carolyn? I have no idea what that means, time and chance. Oh. I think I am, but several people here seem to think that I am not, as in having an unusually large head. Mad Hatter's been your favourite since you were little. What's the 2010 film? Okay. This is greatest of all time. A new word. A new word. We've had lots of new words recently on the streams. No, yes. Vicar of Dibley. Vicar of Dibley is great. Trying to think of some other comedies. Above average, but not unusually large. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that. A weird but great sci-fi adaptation called Alice. Oh, awesome. Orthography. Father Ted. It's weird, I never got on with Father Ted. But, you know, I'm aware that it was great. If we can see your background, your head is not completely taking over the camera. Awesome. Be right back. Cool. Favourite Disney full-length animated feature? Lion King? Think? I'm still thinking, but I think Lion King. Trying to think if there's any others. Favourite Lion King character? Maybe Scar? I do like Circle of Life song. I do. Father Ted. My favourite is Just Can't Wait to Be King, though. That's a good song. Never really enjoyed the Disney films when I was young. Ah, it's a shame, Phil. Yes, it's based on Hamlet. Green Machine, Lion King's based on Hamlet. I've seen some of Father Ted, but it was never one of my favourites, unfortunately. Young Ones. Now, the Young Ones, I have never seen the Young Ones. I've seen little bits of Father Ted. I've never seen the Young Ones, Mick. You like Disney? I didn't say that I like Disney villains generally, but I feel like Jeremy Irons' voice as Scar is outstanding. And also that song, Be Prepared, is outstanding. So I feel like steals it a bit for me. Find Father Ted a bit difficult to watch for long. Saw a fraction of Young Ones. Yeah, I think only in, you know, like 100 Greatest Comedy Quiz Show, comedy moments, that sort of program, I would have seen clips, but I've never actually seen the Young Ones. Do I like Cruella de Vil? I prefer the dogs. My favourite character would be one of the dogs, probably. Used to like Patch. Young One seems so angry. I haven't seen Coco yet. It's on my list of things to watch, Houston. I've got Disney Plus, so I want to watch it. Yeah, I've heard it. I heard it's very, very sad. How to Tame Your Dragon. I've not seen that, Rob. I'll have to watch that at some point. Awesome. I did like 101 Dalmatians. I used to watch the live action one quite a bit. A new Cruella film out. Yes! Yeah, I've heard about that. I've seen trailers and stuff. Hopefully I'll see that eventually. Two Ronnies. Oh, I love the Two Ronnies, Mick. I've seen plenty of Two Ronnies. Some excellent shows being mentioned. Has anybody seen a comedy called Big Train? It was a sketch show. Simon Pegg was in it. I used to like that a lot. I haven't ever gone to a costume party dressed as a mouse, time and chance. To be honest, I'm not that sure I've gone to many costume parties to start with. Porridge. I used to really enjoy Porridge as well. A lot of comedies were just repeated on TV all the time. I always got on pretty well with them. Dad's Army, case in point. With Bill Bailey. Was Bill Bailey in Big Train? I don't remember Bill Bailey in Big Train. I remember Simon Pegg. Bill Bailey was in Black Books. You can watch 3 movies and several seasons of How to Tame series, so there's a few of them then. Never saw Big Train, haven't even heard of it, and a bunch of others named here. Have you gone to a party and found out when you got there was a costume party? I have not. All are excellent. Awesome, Rob. Yeah, that's true. Better than the reverse. So true, Green Machine. Like in Bridget Jones. Seen sketches of them together. They were in a sketch show. Oh, really? I don't remember Bill Bailey being in Simon Pegg. They were in Black Books, apparently. Together. The first internet series I watched, I think it was the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. That's what got me into vlogging. I never did, Jacob. I haven't seen it yet. It hasn't been on over here. So I haven't been able to. I have heard that it hasn't gone particularly well. But I'd still like to see it, to be honest. But it hasn't been on over here. Could be Is It Bill Bailey? Spaced did have Bill Bailey in it, yeah. I'm pretty sure Spaced had Bill Bailey in it. But he was in Black Books too. You're in the UK too! Yay! You watched the first 20 minutes of The Watch. Oh no. Didn't get any further than that. It was the Bill Bailey sketch show. Ah, okay. All good. It's all good, Helston. Then Vibes talked about shoes and didn't make a big deal about them and I was done. Oh no. You know, I would still be really intrigued to see it. But, yeah, I have heard it hasn't gone particularly well, and that's a shame. I'm just going to see who was in Big Train, because I've suddenly forgotten completely. Give it a go. Yeah, I want to. How do I feel about pirates? In general? Your very first sci-fi series was UFO. It's a fair idea to try something new. Yeah, I agree. Mark Heap, that's who I was thinking of. Rebecca Front. Amelia Bullmore. Catherine Tate. Kevin Eldon. Julia Davis. Tracy Ann Oberman. There we go. You know when you can't quite remember in your head. In your head. It wasn't Discworld for me. That's a shame. Wonder what my very first sci-fi series was. Maybe a kids show like Animorphs or is Round the Twist sci-fi? Oh, there was a good Scottish show called Jeopardy. I loved that. I loved Jeopardy. The Scottish kids show about aliens. What show was a wasted opportunity? Yeah, The Watch are my favourite parts as well. Oh, pirate characters in movies. Smack the Pony! I loved that, Mick. Loved Crikey. Loved Smack the Pony. Star Trek. The original series. My first fantasy movie. That's quite hard to answer, I'm afraid, Time and Chance. Probably something random. Some random film. Space 1999 is the earliest show I remember watching of the sci-fi flavour. Carrot is great. Love how everyone treats him like a king subconsciously. He just has the vibe. I say the word vibe a lot now, I've noticed. I like it, it's a good word. Carrot is awesome. A secret Earth defense force fighting against Martians. You're back, Karen. Yay! Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. I haven't seen that, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry. Smack the Pony was a sketch show. From what I remember, it didn't have a through line. So possibly not Phil? Dune McKeegan was in it. Space and UFO from the same producers. Ah, awesome. Yeah, it's a great word. Long John Silver. Great Spaceships on Space 1999. Think I'm thinking of another show. Yeah, I think you might be thinking of another show. But I really like the sound of this one about the newspaper featuring the actual news going on at the time it was shown. I want to see that. I haven't seen the Narnia TV shows, I haven't. Or the Day-to-Day. People creating a news show. Yeah, IT Crowd's awesome. Love that. I still become completely hysterical in the scene where Moss is in a courtroom and is in like the dock or something and he can't figure out his way of getting out. It just renders me completely incapable of human thought for several minutes. It just makes me laugh so much. Any show recommendations for things similar to Vicar of Dibley and Miranda? Oh, that's tricky. That is quite tricky. Oh, I used to like Coupling when it was on. Not relevant to the question. The Thick of It. Love The Thick of It. Yeah, what show's similar to the Vicar of Dibley and Miranda? I loved The Thick of It. I've watched that whole show several times. So good. Blade Runner. Drop the Dead Donkey. When he accidentally replies to a cannibal. Oh no. That's tricky, Carolyn. Because both of those shows have a very sort of, friendly vibe. "20 years later, I still love them, Time and Chance. Love them so much." Oh, it was Drop the Dead Donkey. Favourite Thick of It character? I mean, probably Malcolm. That's really unimaginative. And there was another Scottish guy. I liked him too. And I can't remember his name. Every scene with Richmond brings me complete joy. So good. Yeah, all-female comedy sketch show is Smack the Pony. I love that show. Hobbit, not so much. I've only seen the Hobbit films once. Tried The Thick of It and didn't love it. Don't worry, Carolyn. It's very abrasive and sweary. Hobbit movies disappointed you? I mean, I liked them, but I don't know, bit long. Can see how I confuse the pony and the donkey shows. Yes, now you say that, it all makes perfect sense. You mistook Drop the Dead Donkey for Smack the Pony. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is still a fantasy classic. Indeed. I'll have to think about the question about Miranda and Vicar of Dibley, though. I'm sure there are things. That sounds exciting. Hobbit movies cut out good stuff and added in a bunch of things that didn't happen. IT Crowd, very funny. I have so much time for Richard Ayoade. I think he's wonderful. Oh yes, we should. We are still going to do the Blade Runner watch party. I just have not moved in any way towards organising it. Sorry, everyone. Things have run away from me a bit. I'll get there eventually. Oh, what shows do you recommend me all watch before next month's live stream? We should report back. Oh, well, I've been enjoying the K-drama Vincenzo, but it's quite long, so that might not be the best suggestion. Could watch some clips from Big Train. Some of them are on YouTube. See what you think of that sketch show. Don't necessarily have to watch the whole thing. I love Morecambe and Wise as well. Richard Ayoade's in Darth Marenghi's Dark Place, yeah. Yeah, the movie will be there. We'll get there eventually. After those Hobbit movies, I refuse to watch any more Tolkien shows. There's just going to be a lot more mangling. Loved You, Me and Them, but there were just 2 seasons and they've taken them off Prime. Oh no, that's annoying. I can get Series 1 on DVD, but I can't find Series 2 on DVD. Oh no! That sucks. Could watch the clip of Richard Ayoade in the dock in IT Crowd and tell me that it's not as funny as I've made it out to be. Best music decade. That's too hard, Time and Chance. There's been such amazing music in all decades. That's too hard. Whatever decade I'm currently in, I think. Oh, crikey, it's nearly 8. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about before the end of the stream. Got 3 more minutes left. Love Richard Ayoade. Love him on all the panel shows. Like him and Noel Fielding on Big Fat Quiz of the Year and Comedy Gold. Yeah, the most recent things I've seen him in is Crystal Maze. He's great in that as well. Oh, Nomadland. Yes, I need to watch that. Best music of the 2020s. Well, I mean, you know I like my K-pop. Big fan of my K-pop. Submarine. Is that the one with Craig Roberts? Because, yeah, that's a good film. Just found the Morecambe and Wise... You found the Morecambe and Wise sketch with the chair going up and down as they sing. But I do, it's so funny. What's wrong with that sketch, Phil? It's my very, very favourite Morecambe and Wise sketch. The one with the chairs. It's just my very favourite. Really like the characters in Submarine. Awesome. Need to look this up now. Yep. Do I have a weird sense of humour? I didn't think I did. Richard Ayoade's first movie. Yeah, that was a good film. I agree. Submarine's a good film. It's a good sketch, it's just it's your very, very favourite. I like the subtle humour. I like a good sort of visual gag. How's Baldur's Gate going? Not too well so far, to be honest, Great Machine. I just got overwhelmed by instruction and paused for a bit. Yeah, Morecambe and Wise chair sketch. They're on 3 stools and they're singing and the stools keep going up and down. If I can find it, I'll put it in the Discord, but it's difficult to find Morecambe and Wise sketches because I can't remember what they're called. But in theory, you'd probably be able to tell from a thumbnail if you found it on, for instance, YouTube. I have not left Candlekeep, sorry. Sorry, Green Machine. I'll get there eventually. Breakfast sketch. That breakfast sketch is really good. It's not my favourite because the chair one exists, but the breakfast sketch is really great. It's on their Discord already. It is, but it would be very far back. It was at least a year ago where I put it in there. 3 stools I'm going with. Nope, I'm not going to get there very easily. Nope, that's too hard. IT crowd. Moss. But the IT crowd one should be easy to find. It's IT Crowd, Series 4, Episode 6, Moss Testifies. That's the one. 10 years. Oh, anyway. There's a lot to learn for Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I'm not good at tutorials. I always forget things and get overwhelmed. We can post it again. Yes, if we can find it again, I'll post it again. I can't find it right now, unfortunately. Morecambe and Wise tends to disappear a lot when it's on YouTube. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been so fun talking with you. It's great to talk about all these comedy shows, especially. That's been really, really fun. I'll just search all the Morecambe and Wise. Yeah, I'll find it eventually. Yes, good to chat indeed, as Houston says. I think there will be more hot weather time and chance. I think there will be. Anyway, I am going to go and watch Vincenzo and then Inside Number 9. I hope you enjoy your rest of your evening. I'll be back here with another YouTube video on Sunday, and I'll be back on Twitch on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Yeah, too short as always. It is. The hour stream seems so short now. But yes, thank you so much, everyone. Take care of yourself, and I'll be back here on YouTube with another live stream at the start of next month. First Monday of the month is the live stream now. I'm going to do it regularly, so I'll see you at the start of July if you want to hang out some more. Right, I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for being here. Take care. Bye!